Well, g'day guys. Welcome back to another Grab a Quick review with the 𝗃𝗓𝗟 crew. Now today we're diving into the latest bit of tech wizardry from Bluetti. Well, you're probably wondering, where is it? All right, let's show you. And here it is. Well, you probably can't see it, it's too far away. Let's get closer. Here we go. Meet the Bluetti Apex 300. Now you're probably thinking, didn't they just drop the Elite 200? Well, yep, they did, but this unit cranks it up to 11. It's a whole new beast, bigger specs, smarter features, and more muscle under the hood. So in this video, we'll unpack why it might be the best power station Bluetti's dropped yet, who it's made for, and who should probably just keep shopping. Now let's address the emu in the room. Oh yeah, this. Now this unit is not your standard camping companion. If you're into full drive treks or the odd swag under the stars, well, the Bluetti Elite 200 is still MVP. And if you're like my wife and you like things small, well, the AC180 will do the trick, which we've previously reviewed, and it's handled everything we've chucked at it beautifully. Anyway, let's get back to the Apex 300. So where does the Apex 300 fit in? Well, it's built more for the nomads and caravans, food trucks, or those living off grid in their outback shacks. Also, it's perfect for those that want the ultimate home battery backup system, as it's a modular system designed for scalability when you pair it with the 𝗬𝗢𝗨𝗟𝗏 expansion batteries. Now, I'm not saying you can't take this bush, but it's a bit like bringing a sledgehammer to crack a peanut. Now, compared to the old AC300, well, the Apex 300 stands tall. Now, why may you ask? Because unlike its predecessor, which needed a mate to turn on, well, this bad boy is self-sufficient. Now that is the same juice as the AC300 plus a 𝗬𝗢𝗨𝗟𝗏 battery, but an all-in-one sleek but surprisingly manageable unit. Less baggage, more brains. Now this bad boy doesn't just sip power, it pours it. Now if you want to compare it to the AC300, where it tops out at 3,000 watts, well, the Apex 300 has a whopping 3,840 watts straight out of the box. Now that has enough power to make your dryer blush or your coffee machine sing. And all this power without stacking boxes like you're playing electrical Jenga. And for whatever reason, if you're running something that has a massive startup draw, well, this beast has a 7,680 watt surge rate. Now that's enough juice to jumpstart any kangaroo after it's kissed a bull bar. Now here's where it gets really wild. You can connect up to 3 Apex 300s and 18 expansion batteries. Now that's a whopping 58,000 watt hours of storage. How bloody good is that?
I love it! Come on!
You could power a house, a workshop, or even a small outback station. And the peak output of this setup, you may ask? Well, it's a scorching 11.52 kilowatts. Now that's not just overkill. It's Aussie outback solar farm kind of energy. Alrighty guys, now let's talk solar. The Apex 300 can charge from solar at 2,400 watts. And if you go all in with the expansion units, well, you can charge up to 30 kilowatts of solar input. That's bonkers. Now you need a rooftop the size of 𝗬𝗓𝗏 to capture all that sun, but at least this thing shows you how future ready it is. Alrighty guys, now you might have noticed, where the heck are the USB points? I mean, it's a bit like buying a ute without cup holders. But don't fret, Bluetti's got a fix for that, and we'll get to that shortly. But first, let's talk about what you do get on the front panel. Alrighty guys, full disclosure, now the legends at Bluetti did send me this, but this is a sample product. Now the final release will be very similar, but with upgraded features. Let's get into it. Now on the front, you've got 4 AC outlets. Now on here it says 10 amps, but on the final release, you'll have a 15 amp output each. How bloody good is that? Now on the top right here, you've got the power switch, and next to it, you've got the charging mode switch, which you can switch between silent, auto, and turbo. Now turbo kicks it up another notch and charges it super duper fast. And next to that, you've got the digital display, which shows your input and your output for both DC and AC, your state of charge, plus you can also connect it to Bluetti's app via Bluetooth. Now over here on your left, you've got your AC switch. You can turn it on to run the AC outputs, and you've also got an eco button. Now the eco mode is enabled by default and shuts off the AC or DC output after a period of low or no load. Alrighty guys, let's address the other elephant in the room, the magic button. Now you're probably thinking, what the heck is the magic button? Well, it's a customizable button that you can put 5 different settings on. I've put it to the powerlifting mode, which you can see right there. Switch it off. Powerlifting mode, big muscles. Now the powerlifting mode is there for when you need to run something that requires more than 3,840 watts of juice for short periods of time. Now these options include time of use scheduling, working mode toggling, child lock, grid self-adaptation, and powerlifting mode. Alrighty guys, now let's spin it around sideways, but be careful because it's a bit of a lump at 38 kilos, though there's some serious gear underneath the hood. Let's check it out. Alrighty guys, now on the left we've got the AC in-out port, which is the 𝗬𝗢𝗨𝗟𝗟 port, which is rated at 50 amps. We've got the AC input port there, which is rated at 15 amps. You can also attach a grounding wire there. You've got your circuit protector, which is rated at 20 amps, and you've also got a removable filter there. Now on the other side, you've got another removable filter. Down here, you've got the DC solar input, which is rated between 12 and 60 volts at 20 amps with a maximum of 1200 watts input. Now you have 2 of these, and these are XT60 ports. And here, you've got the battery expansion port. So whether you're powering your caravan or making sure your beer fridge survives a blackout, with the Apex 300, you're sorted. Alrighty guys, now about those USBs. Well, enter the 𝗬𝗢𝗨𝗟𝗟𝗏. Now this slick little add-on clips onto the side and gives you everything you're missing. Now having the clip on the 𝗬𝗢𝗨𝗟𝗏 makes it super awesome and versatile, where you can clip it anywhere you want, which is perfect if your power station lives in the dark depths of your 4-wheel drive boot. Powering the 𝗬𝗢𝗨𝗏 is super easy. Take off the protective cover, lift up the flap, line her up, plug it in till it clicks, and you can also lock it in for safety. This clip-on hub isn't just a gimmick, because having your USB ports right where you need them instead of tucked away behind tubs of gear, well, it's a game changer, especially when the mozzies are biting and your phone is down to 2%. The only downside with the 𝗬𝗢𝗨𝗏 is that it's not included with the Apex 300. You got to buy it separately. A bit cheeky, I reckon, but at least it lets you choose your accessories instead of getting slugged for stuff you don't need. Now, let's chat recharging. Solar, tick, up to 2400 watts on a single Apex 300, or if you go all in, 30 kilowatts of solar input. How bloody awesome is that? Now, how about mains power? Tick, up to 3,450 watts through the 15 amp plug, or a whopping 3,840 watts through the 50 amp plug. That is bloody unbelievable. And that AC output powers the Apex 300 to 100% in 65 minutes. Now, what about DC charging? Tick. Now, the Apex 300 comes with a cigarette lighter cable, which charges up to 100 watts, which in this day and age is bugger all. But there is a secret weapon. Now, if you want real charging from your vehicle, you need to get the Bluetti Charger 1. Now, I've got one in the rig, and it's a bloody ripper. It charges up to 560 watts through the alternator while driving. No solar needed, just drive an hour or 2 and you're back up to full. Now I thought I'd get out of the sun because I was absolutely roasting. Anyway, let's get back into it. Now the Bluetti app is actually pretty decent too. You can check your state of charge, toggle between AC and DC, and you can even upgrade your firmware through the app. It's great for when your power station is tucked away in the shed, under your bed, or in the back of your canopy. Now the Apex 300 is modular as heck. Whether you're living off grid, running a food truck, or prepping for the zombie apocalypse, you can scale this bugger up. Yes, everything's an accessory, but that's not a bad thing. You're not paying for stuff you won't use, you build it how you like it, no dead weight, no waste. Alrighty legends, let's get onto the juicy stuff you've all been waiting for. How does the Apex 300 perform with some real world testing? Alright, let's get to it. Alrighty guys, welcome to Jez's makeshift camp kitchen. where the only thing that gets cooked is the dad jokes. Anyway, let's get onto it. We've got the brand new TM7 Thermomix, which is an absolute weapon when coming to making anything. It is literally what we use all the time, pretty much every single day. And it's great for the blokes because it just tells you what to do, just like your wife. Anyway, we've also got the Philips XXL air fryer, which has been amazing. Who doesn't like air fried food these days? So much quicker than the Travel Buddy. And over here, we've got the cheap $15 Kmart kettle. That has been a beast, does what it says on the box. And then we've got an espresso pods machine there. Now, I could have brought more stuff, but for today, we've only got 4 outlets. So let's get into it. Alrighty, let's switch her on. Hear that click? That means all your outlets are live. So what should we go for first? Anyway, I'm bloody starving, so let's cook up some Louisiana style chicken in the air fryer. Get that underway while we're waiting. Plus, it's also been sitting in my car for a while, so yeah, hopefully it's not too how's your mother. And don't worry, I'll pick that up in a minute. All right, let's switch her on. 180, let's go 9 minutes. And let's see how much we draw. We are drawing 2291 watts. All right, what should we do next? And let's press play or start. Oh, we're reaching up to 2800 watts. All right, so we're not up near our potential yet. How about we boil the jug? That's probably gonna trip it. Alrighty, jug is on. Let's listen. We are drawing 4,220 watts. Oh, look at that. Boiled cup of water. Whew. It's boiled, nice and steamy. It's a bit of a cool day today, so a hot cuppa will be very welcome. Probably time to make a proper coffee. Well, is a pod coffee a proper coffee? It tastes better than instant, I'll tell you that much. Hot tip, you need to put water in for the coffee machine before it works. Oh, looks like it's working now. Smell that caffeine goodness. Oh, and that Louisiana chicken goodness. Many
minutes later.
Mate, it's a little watered down, but I mean, it was in the name of science. Oh, she's done. All pre-cleaned done, which is good. That's the good thing about the TM7. It cleans it for you. Now I just need to find some utensils so I can eat my hot chicken. But overall, I think the Apex 300 handled all 4 things beautifully. I mean, we did overload it, but we did have 4 big heating elements. We had this on 100 degrees, 200 degrees, boiling kettle, and then we had the Nespresso machine, plus we had the milk frother warmer, which, yeah, worked a treat. To be honest, we take 3 of these on our trip, maybe not the coffee machine, or not this one. We plan to get a proper coffee machine when the tax comes in. Anyway, let's start packing up before it gets too dark. Alrighty guys, now I'll pop a link in the description down below if you want to check out the Apex 300, or if you want to grab one yourself, or anything else in the Bluetti range. Plus, if you use the discount code 𝗬𝗢𝗟𝗏10, well, you're gonna save yourself some dosh at the till. Now, how bloody good is that? You! Now look, I know we're all about camping, caravans, and cooking snags off grid, but let's not forget what this beauty's really built for. Saving your bacon when the power trucks are wobbly at home. Translation? Well, when the grid cops a flogging from a storm and everything goes dark, well, the Apex 300 steps up like a true blue legend. And while your neighbors are sitting in the dark eating cold baked beans, well, you're inside, lights on, heater pumping, cuppa in hand, not a single drama in sight. It's like having a generator without the noise, the petrol, or the smell of regret. Now, if you want peace of mind during winter, or even through the summer storm season, well, don't muck around. Get yourself a Bluetti Apex 300. You'll be warm, safe, and smug as a cat on a doona. Well, there you have it guys. Another Grab a Quick review with the Gourlay crew. Now, if you like this video and you think it's a bit of a right, well, don't forget to hit that like button, which you're gonna find, oh, over here. Yeah, that's the one. Now, if you want to get notified of any upcoming tips, tricks, hacks and mods of anything camping and caravan related, and also reviews, well, don't forget to hit that notifications button, which you're gonna find, oh, over here. Yeah, that's the one. Now, if you want to get us more raring to go than the 𝗬𝗢𝗨'𝗟𝗟𝗏 sausage sizzle, well, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, which you're gonna find, oh, just here. Yeah, that's the one. But for serious guys, all these buttons are below the video. Anyway, I forgot to mention, if you want to get a discount, use the discount code 𝗬𝗢𝗨'𝗟𝗏 to save yourself dosh at the cash register. How good is that? Today we're diving into the latest bit of tech wizardry from 𝗬𝗢𝗨, the best. Also, it's perfect for those that want the home. If you're running something and has a so whether you're sorting, now having this clip on, it charges up to 560 watts through the alternator. Hot. Oh, look at that. For one, I didn't bring one, and for two, listen to number one.